When you think of thrill coasters, you probably picture massive drops and crazy inversions. But today, I'm changing that by building a roller coaster that hits 60 miles per hour, has at least 2 inversions, but never goes higher than 30 feet. And of course, we are doing all of this in the simulation software of Planet Coaster. And here we are, Planet Coaster, where today we are going to try and build a 60 mile per hour coaster with 2 inversions under 30 feet, which is going to be incredibly difficult. As we can see, if I turn around, that I've already tried and failed. But for a stupid reason that I don't really want to mention, I kind of just made it 40 miles an hour. And the worst part is, I literally looked at it and I'm like, how fast did this go? Oh, 40 miles per hour. That was so annoying. So yeah, that only goes 40 miles per hour. But that's fine. It gives us an opportunity to do it again. And as you can see here, we chose the Mac launch coaster model, which I really like. It's the best launch coaster in the game, in my opinion. Because it's just so... I don't know how to explain it. I just like it. Although I think I do really like Mac coasters. Look at the seats and the restraints. They just look fabulous. Look at them. The station is just Planet Coaster. There's nothing really interesting about that. So yeah, let's start testing. And I think I'm just going to start it in a way that we just, you know, make a turn. Because I sort of placed it facing a wall and the park edge. So yeah, let's just make you turn there. That should be good, right? Or to be fair, we could do like a Hyperia turn. Yeah. Right, let's make this a punchy launch that goes quite a bit faster than that. I think that's about 60 miles an hour, right? Let's see. I know that I'm not going to make the launch track that big. Don't worry. Speed. 54! So that just isn't fast enough. That should be it. Why doesn't it go faster?
A few moments later.
Oh, I got 63 miles per hour. I don't know how to just make it go 60 miles per hour. Maybe that. No, I still want to edit the coaster. Why does it go so slowly? Like, it's 43 here. It takes 5 years for it to get any faster. But yeah, I think that is that. I was about to put it into a massive top hat. Now I do know that that isn't a great idea. So I'm gonna... What is the plan? I think we definitely need a turnaround element, like now. I'll do something fast paced. Let's do one of these. How tall is that? 35 feet. 33 feet. And that goes extremely fast. Right, let's see what it does there. Way too fast. Oh my word. It goes way too fast to do this as well. No, this isn't like overly bad. How can I make it turn around without absolutely detonating itself? Oh, that's a large turnout. Wait. Oh, no. I've just deleted it. I think it's mainly just the entry that's absolutely mayhem. I think we just need to make that a little bit more banked. Maybe we can do that too. Yeah, because that doesn't look overly crazy. It's the entry into it. And this, I just don't know how to make that the standard airtime hill that doesn't produce a billion negatives. -1, jeez. What are the laterals? -2.05, that's quite aggressive. We could do that. I think that is decent. I also think that we should put this down. Yeah, that makes sense. It just has to be an overbank, doesn't it? That works. Let's go. As for what we're going to do next, I think there's no reason to not do a nice big stall. Actually, no, let's do... There's... You know the element in Draken? I think it's like one of the first elements. It's like a twisted airtime hill. Let's do that here. Problem is, we can't really make this way too. 34 feet! Nah, let's just pop this into a stall. That can get rid of a lot of speed. At least 33 feet. This has to be ultra low to the ground. Right, what does that do? Very, very aggressive into there. That's a nice loss of speed. Then we could do like, cause you see that isn't quite 30 feet, that stall. So my thinking is that if we go just slightly over. That's not so. How was that 36 feet? Anyway, I think that's quite decent. Let's give this a little bit of a smooth. You sort of need a loss of speed now. You know, 50 miles per hour. Don't want inversion. So we need at least one other. Do another airtime here. So that should help boost speed. Oh, I know exactly what to do. You can do like a little heartline roll. But, you know, as powerful as Mavericks. To be fair, there's a little homemade done one. It's not really gonna be perfectly heartlined at all. Turns out. Take a look at that. Quite fast. Quite fast. That's very nice. That's 2 inversions, and I think we're going to like Colossus ending. Although we're gonna need to turn around a bit. You know, I don't think we can make 4 of these unless we go very, very far out. Let's just go far out. But I'm just gonna stick it at 3. However many I've just done, that is the amount that's going in. Has that gone up to 33 feet? No. 31? 29. There we go. That is so rough. Have we just done 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've actually done 4. That is so rough. I think the craziest part of all is that it lost so much speed. Like, so much speed. Like, how fast is that going down here? Oh my gosh. 25. I think we get rid of that one. So that we can maintain more speed. Very nice pacing. Anyway, we can do the thing at the start of Draken. Twisted airtime hill or whatever you call it. It's close enough to a crumble. Let's add a spicy airtime hill into that ending. Right, so since this is now going through, I'm going to give this a smooth. Do a bit of profiling changes if necessary, and then I'll meet you guys back. Okay, so I have now smoothed this coaster, and can I say it takes up a massive area. Like here's my old 40-mile-an-hour one. Here's my 60-mile-an-hour one. It's crazy, but the main thing of all is the stats. And as you can see, it has 6.10 excitement, 6.1, I'm saying, which is better than most of my coasters. which is kind of sad. It's definitely got a Merlin style ride time with the 70 seconds. Not even that. And I mean the laterals are only just about legal, and the verticals are very high. But look at the airtime count. Look at the number of inversions. It's fabulous. I mean, just look. That's excitement. That's not. Just look at the vertical G-force in this airtime hill. Negative 1.23. That will literally launch you out of the ride and into those trees in the background. Or maybe off to New York. I don't know. That's like incredible. But we have to give it a POV. It probably won't be the smoothest you've ever seen because I only smoothed it through once. And I'm not really good with smoothing. So yeah, here we go. Nice Hyperia style start. Nice way to turn around. I really overused that. Up to speed. Yeah, it's really not smooth, but the layout itself, pretty decent. That was a stall. That was definitely not stalling. Brilliant pops of airtime. That is. Oh my god. And then into here, this is. It's a nice speed it's taking, but it's definitely rough. Nice little Prowell into an airtime hill and into the brake run, which does not slow you down enough. I overall think this coaster is amazing. I'm very glad I redid it because this one, look how slow it goes. I'm fairly sure it goes 40. Yeah, it goes exactly 40 miles an hour. And look how bad this is. I literally have to speed it up there, and then this Prowell is taken way too fast for some reason. To be fair, this is not a bad layout. Why am I looking at this coaster? I should be looking at this one. You know what? Let's make this a nice yellow. Pale yellow. Let's make the supports. No, red looks really bad. Can make them blue. Maybe purple. Yeah. Let's make them a nice dark purple. Russian violet. Look at that. Fabulous. Mac launch coaster. Takes up a lot of space. I doubt any park would buy this coaster. Or build it. Because this is just... yeah. So much space. But overall, I think this is a great coaster. A great layout. Yeah, I think it's wonderful. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think I should have improved. And maybe I can try and make it even faster in 30 feet. Or maybe try and build it under 20 feet. I'm probably going to do that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And goodbye.